point is the point is. What is the point?
No. The point I'm trying to make is...
It's dolphins. That's my point.
Kind of fish.
No, it's just a mammal, the actual mammal. The difference is they...
They mate out of water.
No, that's not. I don't think that's right. Pretty sure it's not right. No, has something to do with their young. Whatever. The point is their brains.
What about their brains?
Very big brains, size of damn big brains. And then there's the whales. Brain City, take it from me. Lots of the whole damn sea just covered with brains.
Kraken. Great big buggers. Sleepeth beneath the thunders of the deep. Caught in loads of innumerable bloody great seaweed, you know. Supposed to rise to the surface when the sea boils at the end.
Yeah?
Fact.
There you are then. Whole sea bubbling, poor dolphins, so much seafood, gumbo. And the gorillas. Whoops, they say. Sky full of red, stars crashing. What are they putting in bananas these days?
You know, they make nests, you know, those gorillas. Nah. It's true. Saw it in a film.
No, that's birds.
Nests.
Well, there you go then. All creatures great and smoke. Yeah, small. Great and small. And then bazam!
Yes, but you're part of it. You're quite good at it.
No, that's different. They don't have to say yes. That's the ineffable bit. Your side's always having to test them, but not to distraction.
I don't disagree with you. I don't like it, but it's not. I can't I can't not do what I'm told. You know.
There's no theatres in heaven, and very few...
Don't tempt me. I know you, you old serpent.
Do you know what eternity is? Do you know what eternity is?
Enlighten me.
There's this mountain, you see, at the end of the universe, and once every 1,000 years, there's this little bird.
Wait, what little bird?
This little bird I'm talking about. Anyway, once every 1,000 years...
The same little bird?
Yeah.
It's a bloody ancient bird, then.
Well, anyway, every 1,000 years he flies...
Limps?
Flies all the way to this mountain and sharpens his beak on...
No, hold on. You can't do that, but between here and the end of the universe, there's loads of... loads of bugger all, you know, my dear boy.
But it goes there anyway.
How?
It doesn't matter.
Because it could use a spaceship.
Yeah, if you like. Anyway, this bird...
You see, it being the end of the world, you can't just use a regular spaceship. You have to use a spaceship where your descendants come out the other end. You see, you have to tell your descendants, when you get to the top of the mountain, you must... what must they do?
Sharpen its beak on the mountain. And then it flies back.
In the same spaceship.
And then it flies all the way back. And in 1,000 years, it goes and does it all again.
Quite a lot of work to just sharpen a beak.
Listen, the point is, when it has worn this mountain down to nothing, right, then you still won't have finished watching The Sound of Music.
No.
You'll enjoy it.
Listen.
You won't have a choice.
Please.
Heaven has no taste
Listen
and
now.
not one single sushi restaurant.
can't do this while I'm drunk. I can't cope with this while I'm drunk. I've got to sober up.
Me too. Right.
I can't intervene with the divine plan.
But what if they're diabolical ones?
Pardon?
Well, it's got to be a diabolical plan, hasn't it? It's we're doing it, my side.
You see, that's the thing. It's all part of the divine plan. Your side can't do anything about it unless being part of the ineffable divine plan.
You wish.
No, see, that's the thing. What you call your colourful idiom, the line at the bottom.
The bottom line?
Yes, it's that.
Well, if you're sure.
No doubt.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can't be certain that thwarting it isn't also part of the divine plan as well. Isn't your point to thwart the wiles of the evil one at every turn?
That's true, right?
You see a wile, you thwart, am I right?
Broadly. You know, I actually encourage humans to do most of the thwarting. Because of the inevitability, you understand?
Right, yeah. Anyway, so all you have to do is thwart. Because if I know anything, it's that the birth is just the start. It's the upbringing that matters, the influences, right? Otherwise, it won't learn how to use its powers, or at least not necessarily as intended.
Certainly, our side wouldn't mind thwarting you. They wouldn't mind at all.
Right? Be a real feather in your wing.
And what if the child doesn't grow up with satanic influence?
Probably nothing, I'd never know.
What, but genetics?
Don't talk to me about genetics. What have they got to do with anything? I mean, look at Satan. Born an angel, grows up to be the great adversary, destroyer of worlds. Hey, if you're going to go on about genetics, you might as well say that he will grow up to be an angel. After all, his father was real big in heaven in the old days, right? Saying he'll grow up to be a demon just because his father became one is like saying that a mouse who had his tail cut off will give birth to tailless mice. No. Upbringing is everything. Take it from me.
And without unopposed satanic influences.
Well, at worst, he'll have to start all over. And the Earth will get at least another 11 years. That's got to be worth something, hasn't it?
You're saying the child isn't evil in and of himself?
Potentially evil. Potentially good too, I suppose. Just one big ball of potentiality waiting to be shaped. Anyway, what would we talk about good and evil for anyway? They're just names for sides. We know that.
Suppose it's worth a try.
Agreed?
It'll certainly be more interesting than saints.
That'll be for the child's own good. It'll be sort of like godfathers, overseeing the child's religious upbringing, you might say.
You know? I never thought about that way. Godfathers. Well, I'll be damned.